This is mental. I did not see this at all. That there was talk about Justine Pissott going back to college because of new eligibility rules. Like, what are we doing? So, there was a case for eligibility here. And Justine Pissott is a plaintiff in it. This is mental. Is her name mentioned in this at all? Plaintiffs, yada yada. Is there a name to this? Not that I can see, but still. Justine Pissott played. Like, this would be a hilarious thing. Like, and you know what? If she's able to, go do it. Go do it. Go play in the WNBA. Imagine winning a WNBA championship and then stepping off from winning a WNBA championship and walking back to Vanderbilt and playing for Vanderbilt again. And that would be hilarious. If instead of playing pro for a year, she went back and played college for another year. The Aces would have no issue with that. I don't think the Aces would have any issue with that one. That would be objectively the funniest thing ever. An individual can do a survey on landscape. She's on a regular roster and played. They should have stopped. Yada yada. She most likely joined the lawsuit while Stephanie didn't activate her for a single game. That's very true. And Justine Pissott. Okay, so Justine Pissott came out and said this is false. Tweeted out, "I'm exactly where I belong. God is good. God is so good." Why is she posting after that season ender? Yeah, it was nothing to do with that. It's this. But still, this is a crazy situation. And look, there is a world where she wanted to go back to super senior because of the eligibility when Stephanie had her playing 0 minutes. Like, there's a world where her agent threw her name onto this. Because there's a good chance, potentially, her agent was just like, what's the harm of her getting another year of eligibility if she wants to use it? What's the harm? But obviously, it says here, last Friday, they granted a class-wide preliminary injunction, forced the NCAA to declare eligibility for every high school class of 2022 athlete whose eligibility ran out this spring. In other words, the injunction goes through. Athletes who fall in this category will be granted another year eligibility and therefore return to college for one more season. It would seem that the rookie Pissott falls in this category, which came to light when Popular Basketball account replied to a recent update. It said Justine Pissott is a plaintiff in this case for eligibility. She played in WNBA game today. She becomes eligible for this upcoming season. Yada yada. And she said it's false. So we know Pissott is probably calling the claim she's a plaintiff in the case false rather than disputing the potential implications of the claim itself. The injunction is granted. Pissott wouldn't need to be a plaintiff in the actual case to be granted an extra year of eligibility. There's currently no rule that would keep her from potentially returning to college despite playing the WNBA. Wow. And to be fair, like, that makes sense because what quantifies a pro league? Like, Aisha Sivka played in the top league in Spain last year. Aisha Sivka probably made more than a WNBA rookie deal. And she's playing 4 years in Kentucky. Like, Aisha Sivka was playing pro for years. These players are playing pro for years overseas. Like, Sergio De La Rey could have went and played in college. Diego Gioman played in college. And Hugo Gonzalez decided to stay. But Kasparis Jonas, he went to college. And you're seeing as well, even for American players, some of them are taking the same route as that with Bunche, who's going to Duke next year at like 17. He's not even eligible, but he's looking like one of the best young players in a long time. Like, Bunche is looking like the best player since Wemby, in my opinion, to come into these drafts. Like, and that includes Cooper Flagg and Dibanst and all them. Like, Bunche is obviously someone who played pro last year and has gone through the professional route and then has now gone like out of his way to get to Duke. So it's one of these weird things where it's like, the Fever, obviously the Fever let her go, and she's saying she's happy where she is, but if we're being real, would you do it if you were her? If you have, like, she's finishing out the season for the Aces. Everyone knows that. And I wouldn't be surprised if she gets somewhere in the playoffs. Would you do it? If you have the opportunity to go play Euro Cup or Euro League, or go and play another season in college in the off season, because what's gonna happen? Like, she's not the only person in this high school recruiting class. Like, Grace Vansluten's in this as well. She's not the only one. Like, Gabriella Hawkes is in it. Like, 22 women's top 100 ESPN. So who is eligible to go back to college? Pissott's not the only one. So Kiki Rice, Lauren Betts, Janiyah Barker, Chance Gray, Reagan Beers, Pissott, Vansluten, Latson, Little Paige Buggs, Ashlon Jackson, Hawkes, India Navarre, Flaujae. Imagine if Flaujae went back to LSU. Do you think somebody will? Like Shea Chesky. Like, if I'm Shea Chesky, I haven't really been given a look in. If I'm Shea Chesky, I just go and do it. Go play another year, make a bag in college. Wait, Jada Jimfy was a 76th ranked recruit. Dear Lord, what happened to her? She was awful, Iowa. But nobody, who's the lowest, is Shea Chesky, isn't it? That's currently in the league. But yeah, like, look, what are the odds somebody does it? It doesn't seem like Pissott will. Pissott was like false, her name wasn't in it. Whether her name's in it or not, like, if this gets granted, does anyone go back? Because you can no longer say about the pro stuff. Like, Classens and Sivka were drafted in the WNBA, and they've both gone to college. Like, it'll be hard doing your homework and papers in addition to sports. Free masters. I did a master's because I was allowed to do it as a tax write-off. I did a master's. And so I have a degree in mathematics. I'm a maths teacher. My master's is in communications because I was allowed to do it as a tax write-off. But yeah, look, it is this is a rule that could be mad. It's a rule that could be all around mad, but clearly Justine Pissott does not seem like she's going to go back to college. Could she if she wants to? By the looks of things, sure. Does it seem like she wants to? No. It does not seem like Justine Pissott has any intention of going back to Vanderbilt. And obviously her saying that she's happy where she's exactly where she belongs. It's a long ass off season. And I wonder whether or not she's at least considered it. But yeah, crazy out one.